Yo guys, welcome back to another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. Okay, so I know I'm late. We're doing the win 7th zone. You know what it was? I hardly get any views on these 7th zone videos in a way, and nobody's really interested. But I decided I wanted to try out using the old fire team rather than the new one, just to compare how well it does. Because I've already done this fire zone, and I already know how much I scored with the current meta fire team that we have available to us. But I wanted to see what I could score with the old Argo generation fire units. I even brought a max limit broken, max ascended clown Argo for you guys. They're all running stunt anklets except the Line and the Alice, who are running what are they running? Oh my days. Who are running revolving amulets. I'm sorry, I'm not going to explain the team, you guys. These are older units, you should know what they do. But we're going to see what they score in comparison to what I've already scored with the current meta unit. So we're just going to jump in and we're going to see how that goes. Oh, she is loud. Okay, right. Now I'm running this on my capture card, so it should come out a little bit more clearer than it does on BlueStacks, or at least with less delay, basically. When I say that, less lag, not delay. There will be a minor delay between what I press and what comes up on the screen, but there won't be like all that jittery lagging because it doesn't do that on your phone. It's for some reason it does that on my BlueStacks. Okay, so now, believe it or not, this is the second time I'm recording this, because the first time I did it, the mic was turned on, but OBS decided that I was going to have to do it again because okay, so my mic wasn't muted. In the sources tray of OBS. Now, if you know how OBS works, you'll know what I'm talking about. Basically, the icon you use to see things, like to turn it on and off and make it visible or not, that works on audio sources as well. So I accidentally clicked the icon to make my microphone invisible as if it were an image file or source. All that did was prevent OBS from picking up my microphone. So I had to do it all over again, and now we're just going to skill 2, and we want this 40%, like regardless of what else happens here, we wanted this 40% fire resistance debuff, given that Crozo can only give us minus 25%, and I will say that is really rough, and these guys kind of do need a little bit of attention and care. I got a sneeze. Just stuck right there. I am so sorry if you can hear cars going by. I have the window open. It's too hot to have them closed right now. Anyway, okay, so we should be okay. I need to SA with Haruhime, then Argo, then Crozo to get the maximum array of buffs and debuffs for the entire team. But that means this is going to take longer, regardless of what happens. Like, no matter what happens, I already understand that by having to use all 3 SAs, it's going to take longer. Like, I'm not going to I don't have any hope of finishing this in the amount of turns it took me to finish it with my current fire team. I know that. I just want to see what score I can possibly get and how relevant or even viable these guys still are, given that the fire meta pretty much has been power crept through the butthole with how they've done things. Tongue's out for some reason, I don't know. Let me just take a quick drink. My sugar-free caffeine addiction. Ooh, okay. I say every time, 7th zone is always going to be that one where you're like, oh wait, there's gonna be that one time where they just decide, you know what, we're just gonna pick on one person, and that will always have you undone. Okay, I'll let this one play through because I know a lot of you guys may not have seen Argo's SA. It's not bad, it's not fantastic, it's not one of their laziest ones. Now, some of their SA animations are so lazy. So I saw 437 at one of the highest there, which is okay. Obviously, it's not the figures that we're used to currently with, Alice and things like that. So we'll have to like my expectations are not extremely high for this, but it is a good chance for me to see how viable these guys are. Okay, I can Sheik at this turn because I need to keep my MP up. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of, or I am gonna be unable to heal in the future, and that's gonna be a real issue for me because these guys are even taking more damage than my current, like, you know, my up-to-date fire team will do, taking way more damage. I mean, I will say that having regen on Argo's skill 2 is very helpful. Like, it's not as if they don't come with benefits or that they don't have the utility to be helpful. I think out of all of them, Crozo is probably the one that needs the most love and attention when it comes to maybe getting reworked, or not reworked, maybe getting buffed. They all need a buff. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't expect them to buff welfare units. Clown Argo is what it is. He's going to stay how he is. And to be fair, I rate him pretty highly in the... I mean, I may make a welfare tier list. But we'll see. But I do rate Clown Argo as a welfare unit overall pretty highly, given what he's capable of. Right. This is where it's going to get. We're on turn 10. It shouldn't take too much longer now, given we've now applied the AoE, because that's what I did them separately, because I wanted obviously the 100% strength buff from Haruhime, and then the 30% AoE buff from Argo, and then the additional 10% physical resist debuff Crozo. Now we can just SA with Argo and be done with it. I probably won't finish this turn unless I get like miracle counter attacks. I'm probably looking at maybe a turn 12 or a turn 13 finish. Oh, nearly cursed. Sorry, I completely forgot that I was skipping 545k. So there has been, I wouldn't say like a drastic, well, it's over 100k. There's over 100k difference from the first SA to now. And come on, counters, guys, counters. Okay, so that's it, counters. This is what we want, because counter damage is so important. Counter damage is always important. And done, turn 12. Okay, now let's see the score. And I should imagine it's going to be pretty good. Even, you know, versus today's meta. I don't think it's going to be drastically bad. 14 million, okay. So my current score is 18.9 million. That's a large score difference, but these guys are still not far off scoring the 15 million you need to acquire every reward in the guild notification area. So they are still viable. If you don't have the current fire units, like, you can still work with these guys. It's obviously just not going to work out as much. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to drop a like if you did, subscribe if you're not. Social media links in the description, and as always, I love you, and I'll catch you later.
Fire for enough!